like perfect and nailed it and did not get along with Alan Arkin. You don't remember?
I didn't really know.
Oh, it was not good. I mean, either not in real life, I don't know what their real life thing, but on the set, she's like a theater actor. She wanted her lines, she wanted to hear the text, and he was, not giving her cues.
Well, he comes from improv, sort of, so maybe
Yeah,
that was...
he's loose. And so, and he always talks about like having memory issues, but he says, oh, it has nothing to do with me being older. I've had it when I was younger. I just was not great at memorizing lines. So she said, could you feed me my lines? And he got really tense. And it was, I can't even believe I'm talking about it. I probably shouldn't be talking about it, but it's true. It was like a million years ago, but it was like, wow. And it was these veterans, and there was this, you could cut it with a knife. She was really mad. She called him a prick. Sorry.
I would like to ask Tom a question.
Wait, is this on video? Oh my God.
It's okay. It's fine.
I just have a comment about Jessica Walter. Just first of all, nobody's like being here listening to this and being here with Tamara and listening to all this stuff and with the reference to girls, everything. Tamara Jenkins is a rock star, and she started something. She got stuff going. And all that stuff. I remember it now. I remember like it was, the stress was high. I was like established sort of. But people, like she was talking about the studio and all that, I felt people in every direction, and Tamara and I were trying to be like, we can hold the fort or something, but we had completely different forts we were trying to hold. But anyway, the Jessica Walter, the thing that, for me, that I was a smoker, and I still smoke, but when she has this scene where she has like the longest fingernails ever in history, and she's supposed to smoke, and Jessica Walter, in the movie, she says, oh, no problem, I can still have my cigarettes or whatever.
Right.
But when I saw her really without any, like, how am I supposed to do this with these? She was like, I'm like, that is a professional. That's an actress. That's my idea of an actress.
And then, sorry.
Can we ask questions?
Yeah.
All right, two things. The first one, second one's easier. Did you mean for like it was very homoerotic, that like scene with the brothers? Like, were you just trying to cover up were exposition with like naked boys, or was there something more there?
Wait, homoerotic because they were in their underwear?
I don't know. The whole thing was just very.
It's kind of just like people walking around. I think it was. I mean, it wasn't intended for
the bedroom scene. I'm talking about specifically.
When he comes to sleep in his bed.
Yes.
Oh, no, I didn't think of it as homoerotic. I thought of it as family erotic.
I get that. There was just like a lot of like little boy penis on the screen. It was just a little...
I felt like that was a lot of growing up.
Yeah.
With a lot of brothers. I mean, just sort of like and maybe also, what I was saying about being a girl with lots of boys, and I don't know, there was just like the land of jockey underwear, and it was a different era where people wore, everybody wears boxers now, but everything was very, I didn't mean it in an exploitive way. I felt that it was, I feel like it's whatever, family erotic.
Totally.
And that kind
and
of
then second, the halter top and the blow dryer. Has anyone ever like replicated that as a Halloween costume that you're aware of? Because it's so iconic, and then you do it. You have it in one other scene too. You have it wrapped around your neck.
She puts the bra on under the halter top or over it or something.
Your dad
that was
makes
so
you.
genius,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
I totally forgot that.
I don't know, I've never seen it as a Halloween.
There you go.
That's a good idea.
Other questions?
Oh yeah. This was your first feature. You have such an amazing cast, like all of the little, bit parts, the people, Rita Moreno and Carl Reiner, and, it's just like an amazing cast. How did you get all those people? just have a great casting director?
I did have a great casting director.
It's like star-studded.
I know, and also just kind of like old greats, like Carl Reiner. That was like, I couldn't even believe it. And also
Sheila?
them together. Yeah, Sheila Jaffe was the casting director.
But I mean, she got them all. That was how that happened.
Yeah, I mean, you know, they like the script. Oh, it works with, you know, there's lots of things that come into play with somebody doing it. But then it's like, you know, I'm sure Carl read it and he was like, oh, I get to work with Alan. They worked together before. They also have a very crazy old history with the Russians are coming.
Yeah, and wait, wasn't it? Remember they used to do that. All the like Mel Brooks stuff they would do in the trailer together, the two of them.
Oh, those guys were amazing. But they said the three of those guys
They would
at
always
that
do impressions
table,
of it.
Rita Moreno and Carl Reiner and Alan Arkin. So they do the scene, and then the real scene would start in between takes, which is them just talking about the old days, and they were really pretty intense. I kind of wish we could have just taped it or something. This interview with these guys, this kind of casual talking about you know, stuff that. But I remember Carl Reiner showing up on the set and just saying, "How is Alan behaving?" And I was like, "Oh, we didn't get into it, but it was an interesting question. I guess they had some behavior past thing."
Yeah, so your scripts are pretty much about your life, and that's I guess the same thing happened with Savages about 12, 13 years later. And was it easy to get the script to Laura Linney and Philip Seymour Hoffman? Was it kind of the same process? I mean, you seem to be incredibly lucky. This first movie you make, you get all these wonderful actors, and the same thing happened.
I mean, in the case of the Savages, Phil really liked the script, and I was lucky that he liked it, and so did Laura. So those were, I mean, it wasn't like a magic trick or something. They wanted to do the script. I mean, it was all about the script. So that was nice.